Monsters, and welcome back to another video about OUATSF. This is part 2, autographs. The autographs are the last part of the day. They are the last 3 hours of the convention for each day because, they take longer. Whereas for the photos, it's about 30 minutes to take the photos for everyone because they're about 10 seconds a picture. And with photos, you get about 30 seconds to a minute with that actor. So you have 30 seconds to tell them everything you love about them. Tell them you love them, they're your idol, they're your favorite character, other shows you've seen them in, whatever you want to tell them. You have a little bit of time to tell them all that. You don't really get that so much in the photos, but with autographs you have more interaction with them, which is also nice because the autographs are also cheaper than photographs. And I actually had a little speech planned out for when I got my autographs with both Lana and Bex, so I could, tell them all this stuff and not forget it. So the first autograph was for Rebecca, aka Zelina, and the rest of the autographs, the other 3 actors there, were in like another room, a little more of private, closed off area. Rebecca's was in the same room as the Q&As, in a corner, and she was just like right there, she was right there, so open to everybody.
Yes, we go through all PDFs first.
Bex is just right there. There was some water right next to where Rebecca was doing the autographs, and I was saying, you could go get over there and go get water, and you would literally be just 3 feet away from Rebecca Mater. And my friend was like, "Do you dare me to do it?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll record you. I'll get it. I'll get that footage for the video."
As a separate autograph ticket for Lee, please go ahead and line up in the back left corner of the room if you're standing at the doors.
And then there was just that little girl who really wanted to be in this video. Something I want to say real quickly about when you get autographs from them. From the experience that I had, I think it's more interesting when you have them sign something other than a photo. Because it's something different, you get a little more of a reaction from them instead of just having them sign the photo like so many other people do. I don't know, maybe 75% of the people have them sign the photo that you had with them. The other people have them sign something different, someone had her sign Lana sign Regina Rising, which I thought about doing too. I thought about having her sign the book. It's the poster over here. I thought about having her sign the book, but then the person in front of me in line for that autograph actually had that book too, so it's you had the same idea as me. And I'm not talking about Lana's autograph right now. I'm talking about Bex. Redirecting. For Rebecca's autograph, I had her sign the DVD case of Samantha, American Girl Holiday, and I just remember when I gave this to her, she was just looking at the DVD cup. Well, I gave her the little DVD case, and first they ask when you're in line if you want it to be personalized, and that means if you want your name on it, and I said yes, and I still have the little post note that they put on it, and so I gave her to the person who was next to her, and then she handed it to Rebecca when it was my turn. And why am I not able to articulate things today? Because I'm talking about OUATSF, that's why. I'm totally skipping over stuff. So when I was in line for Rebecca's autograph, it went by a lot quicker than the line for Lana's, because for Rebecca's it was, so Lana had to go sign autographs for people who had the gold package first, because Rebecca's wasn't in the gold package, her autograph wasn't part of that, but Lana's was, so she had to sign all of the gold package people first in a separate room. And so Rebecca's, she can just sign people right away. People who had the PDF, so who had their tickets printed out, that means they bought their tickets prior like I did. And then people who had the physical ticket meant they just bought their ticket today, that day of the convention. They had to wait till after everyone who bought their tickets first went, which makes sense. And so our line went by really quickly, seriously, within 20 minutes, I already had my autograph. That was and I was number 200 and something, and I got my autograph in less than 20 minutes. Wow, that was really fast. One other thing I want to mention is I did see someone have a case for Devil Wears Prada, and I thought about bringing that too to have her sign. So I'm glad that I didn't. A lot of people had the same idea as I did, but it's looked like it was something different. So it's hey, I'm original or something. When it was my turn for the autograph, my friend was over by the water thing, just kind of right next, literally less than 2 feet away from Rebecca Mater the whole time, just kind of listening in and all this stuff. And then when it was my turn, she's over there drinking her water conspicuously. So when it was my turn for the autograph, she was handed this, and she looked at it She smiled and she said, I remember this movie. I was just like, you remember this movie? And I like quickly told her like everything I wanted to tell her. Just like like talking pretty quickly like I normally do. And I was just saying like, I love you. This is one of my favorite childhood movies. I feel like I probably shouldn't have said that because it may have made her feel old. But you know, I'm pretty young, so childhood. I keep hitting this ribbon thing over here and posters. I need more space here. So I told her that, you know, like I love like American Girl movies and books, and she said like, they haven't made a movie in a long time, in a while, or she said they haven't made a movie in a while, have they? And I was like, no, I haven't. I'm like, well, technically they have made movies, but they just weren't like the history ones, like these ones. They made like the American Girl Today movie. Anyway, American Girl is another story, but I did tell her that I also would like to write for them one day, and she said, you should. And I was just like, I will, because you said that. I will write for them one day. I am going to write a Samantha mystery book where Aunt Cornelia has a big part in it, and she's awesome because that's who Rebecca played. So she signed it to Taylor, Love Always, Rebecca Mader, Aunt Cornelia, which is who she played, and like that's just so incredible. Like she remembered who she played. This is a movie it's like one of my favorite movies ever. Like she remembers who she played, and this movie is like from 2005. Like this movie's like 12 years old. Oh my gosh, this movie's old. It's 12 years old, and I love this movie, and like she remembers it, and it was incredible. It's amazing. The whole Once Upon a Time San Francisco convention was unbelievable. So after about, I don't know, maybe like a half hour or so, it was time to get in line for Lana's autograph because she was done with the gold package people, so now it was time for the PDF people. And the person in front of me who had the Regina Rising book, I think maybe she had a different ticket or something because she ended up, I don't know, she like disappeared. She was no longer in front of me. The person in front of me had a painting of a feather closer and closer, and they asked me if I want to get it personalized. I told them yes. We're getting closer and closer, go around, and then shines the girl who has the feather, shines her painting, and then right when it's my turn, Lana has to go to the bathroom. So we're just kind of awkwardly standing around like so. We all love Lana Parrilla. All oncers, evil regals, yeah. So when Lana got back, my friend jokingly said, so I understand you're here for my autograph? And then Lana played along, and then Lana gave me my signature, or my autograph, I should say, my signature. And I'll just show you guys. Lana made a comment saying that like she didn't like the way like her pants looked in the picture, like that they looked baggy or something like that, but so she signed it, and you know, I told her like, you know, like I love her and all that stuff, and then we started to leave, and then I remembered, oh wait, there's one last thing I wanted to tell you. Wait, one thing I wanted to tell you. I was wearing this necklace, and I was like, I made this necklace, it's Outlaw Queen. And she kind of, okay, can you guys even see this? And she kind of like squinted her eyes, like I know it's a tiny picture, so I was like thinking like, I hope she like can see it and see what it is. And then she squints her eyes, and then she says, guess what she calls it? Guess how she describes this necklace that I made? Guess what she says? She goes, ooh, sexy. So that concludes part 2 of my OUATSF tale autographs. The next time I talk about OUATSF will be the narrative story, the full story of the convention. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already would like to, you can hit that subscribe button down below. I post videos on Sundays and Fridays. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.